Assalamualaikum and selamat sejahtera to our lecturers. Today I am Muhammad Kirahimi bin Azman, presenting for our business pitching for ENT300 subjects, which is our business called Pusat Tuition Intellect. Let me start with a quick question. How many of us felt a relatable problem, which is couldn't find a suitable tuition center? It's a massive hassle, right? Well, that is exactly why we started this business pitching, which is to presenting a solution for this sort of endemic problem of finding the suitable tuition center. For today's presentation, we will cover various topics from the table of content, which is business background, administrative plan, operational plan, marketing plan, financial plan, and lastly, the conclusion of our business plan. Next, we believe that Pusat Tuition Intellect is a leading secondary educational platform. Our motto are empowering young minds with knowledge, confidence, and success. Our vision to become the leading, most trusted secondary level academic enrichment centered inshallah. Next is provide an educational chance to medium to high income families. Our mission to deliver highly focused, result-driven tutoring in core high school subjects such as English, mathematics, science that empower students to excel in national examination while maintaining affordable access for the local community. And that's all from my part, and I will pass the presentation to the next presenter.
Good morning everyone, my name is Muhammad Daniel bin Muhammad Ubatab. I will explain about our administration plan for our tuition center. At the top of the organizational structure is the general manager, which is Akil, who is responsible for overseeing the overall operation of the business. The general manager ensures that all departments work together effectively, make strategic decisions, and monitor the achievement of the company goals. Supporting the general manager are four key managers. First is the marketing manager, which is Hezrin. Marketing manager is responsible for promoting the tuition center, managing advertising and social media, attracting new students, and maintaining good relationship with parents and the community around the place. Next is our financial manager, which is Adres. This manager handle the company's financial activities, including budgeting, preparing financial report, managing cash flow, monitoring expenses, and ensuring the business remain financially stable. The third position, which is me as a administration manager, the administration manager oversees daily administrative tasks and manage student records, coordinate staff schedule, and ensure that office operation runs smoothly and efficiently. And finally, we have Putra Adamukris, which is as our operational manager. This manager is responsible for the daily operations of the tuition center, including classroom management, coordinating tutors, ensuring teaching schedules are followed, and maintaining a high quality of service for students. This organizational structure clearly defines each manager's responsibilities, promote effective communication, and ensure the tuition center operates efficiently while providing quality and education to students. Thank you.
Next, I will explain about our administration budget for our Pusat Tuition. The administration budget consists of the three main categories, which is fixed asset, working capital, and other expenses. Firstly, the total allocation for our fixed asset is RM15,363.60. From this amount, RM6,365.60 allocate for furniture and fittings, while RM8,998 is allocated for office equipment. This item include desk chair, computer, printer, projector, and other essential equipment required for the pusat tuition.
Secondly, the total working capital is RM40,704.95. The largest portion, which is RM36,720, is allocated for staff salary including EPF and SOCSO contribution. In addition, RM1,500 is budgeted for utility bills, while RM2,484.95 is allocated for office supplies such as stationery and printing material. Finally, the allocation for other expenses is RM6,650. This includes RM4,000 for the rental and utility deposit, RM1,500 for audit fees, RM100 for the business license, RM50 for SSM registration, and RM1,000 as contingency fund to cover any unforeseen expenses. Overall, the total administration budget is RM62,718.55. This budget ensures that the tuition center has adequate financial resources to establish its operation, support its daily administrative activities, and maintain smooth business operation. So,
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hazli Snirifa Benefizanire. My message number is 2024573455. Today I'm going to do a presentation about marketing plan for ENT300. Here in the video in this image you can see the service description of our services. We are from Pusat Tuition Intelek. We have 5 subjects that we are offering to teach, which is the IGCSE, International Baccalaureate, O-Level, A-Level, and Third Language. These classes, they are divided into 2. They are the normal class, where the students are in the normal class together with other students, and then there is a one-on-one session where the student could apply for a premium prices to pursue their education in a one-on-one session with their tutor directly. And the next slide is talking about our target market. In target market, there are 4 categories, which is geographic, demographic, photographic, psychographic, and behavior. In geography, our places of our physical flagship are in Shah Alam, which is an urban place, and the demographic, the age of the student are ranging from age 16 and 22, and then the psychographic is the student mental, the way they're driven, their passion. So one of the psychographic is ambition driven student, and the behavior of the student that we scout the customer base is the one who wanted a high engagement learning, which is one of the behavior that we seek for our target market. For the third slide is our marketing competitors. There are 3 competitors. The first one is the V-Best Tuition Center. One of these competitors is their strength is they have wide range of subject they offer, but they also have the weakness, which is their physical flagship are concentrated only in Klang Valley. And then our second competitor is the Twins Education. The strength is their subject are very specialized and they have their own expert on IGCSE, but their weakness is they are hyper focused and like what of their subject which is specialized, and they will not be able to cater to other subjects. And then the final one is the Collins Tuition Center, which is the strength is their student and teacher have a low ratio, which means the teacher can more effectively and receptively go to the student that are struggling. But their weakness is their resources. They have private school and tuition center, which cause the resources to be split, which is one of the weakness of our competitors. Then we are going to talk about the market share. Before Pusat Tuition Intelek entering the market, the most dominant competitor in the market is of course the VBest Tuition Center, which occupy about 45% of the market share, followed by Twins Education, and lastly by the College Education Center. After Pusat Tuition Intelek have made break their ground in becoming one of the alternatives, we have managed to garner about 10% of the market share. We each take slices from all of our competitors. We show the improvement of how our company have managed to make a splash in the tuition centers. As we can see, this is the sales forecast of our company. As you can see, every month the sales forecast have been steadily increasing with 100,000 every month. And for the second year, we have increased our percentage of margin from 6%, which result in 1.7 million for a year for the second year. And then in the third year, we have increased our margin to 7%, which net us about 1.84 million in our sales forecast. And finally, we have our marketing strategy for our Pusat Tuition Intelek. You can see there's the fixed asset, monthly expenses, and the other expenses. We dedicate use some of money for our fixed asset, which is the banners and signboard, because we wanted the many people who went to the long places, they wanted to go to their own village, they will be able to see our banner, our signboard and banners on the road, which will have entice them into applying for our tuition center. And then we also have the brochure and our social media ads, because today is during this digital world, many people can simply through their fingerprint can access many information. And then we also have our pre-operation and our other expenditure with our poster printing, logo brand, and our business registration and license. For the poster and logo brand is to people know that we are our own brand, we have our own identity and originality. And also we are making sure that our Pusat Tuition fully abide by law, which is why we have already dedicated the money in making sure our business registration and license are up to date and abided by it. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Putra Damukil bin Johar Rami. My matrix number is 2024784063, and I will present the operational plan of Pusat Tuition Intelek Shah Alam. This operational plan explains how the tuition center manages its daily activities efficiently to provide quality educational services through proper planning, qualified tutors, and effective classroom management. Okay, I will continue with process flow chart. This is the process flow of our tuition center. The process starts with marketing and promotion through social media and promotional materials. Next, parents or students make inquiries regarding our tuition programs. Interested students then register and pay the required fee before being assigned to acceptable classes. Tutor prepare lesson materials and conduct tuition sessions. Finally, students complete assessment and their progress is shared with parents through reports and feedback. I will continue with activity chart. Our daily operation begins at 1 p.m. where staff prepare the classroom and teaching materials. At 2 p.m. the administration handles registration and inquiries. Afternoon classes are conducted from 3 p.m. until 6 p.m. followed by a short break. Evening classes continue from 7 p.m. until 10 p.m. After the final class, staff clean the classrooms, update attendance records, and prepare the center for the next business day. Okay, we continue with operational layout. This is the operational layout of our tuition center. The reception area is located at the front to welcome parents and students. The administration office manages registrations and student records. 4 classrooms are provided for teaching and learning activities. We also have a tutor rooms for lesson preparation, as well as a waiting area to provide comfort for parents and visitors. Okay, we continue for the next slide with production planning. First, we calculate the average monthly sales forecast by dividing the annual sales forecast of RM 1,630,000 by 12 months, giving us RM 135,833.33 per month. Next, the monthly output is calculated by dividing the monthly revenue target by the tuition fee for each program. For example, I choose the IGCSE program. It has a monthly revenue target of RM 18,750 and with a tuition fee of 500, the output is 37.5 students per month. The total output for all programs is 225 students per month. Then we continue with the daily output. The daily output is calculated by dividing the monthly output by 16 working days, resulting in 2.34 students per day for the IGCSE program. Finally, the hourly output is calculated by dividing the daily output by 8 operating hours, giving 0.29 students per hour. These calculations help us estimate our service capacity and manage our operations effectively. We continue with a raw material planning. Our tuition center requires various teaching materials such as A4 paper, exercise books, printer in cartridge, whiteboard markers, student worksheets, stationery, and attendance record books. These materials support our daily teaching and administrative activities. The estimated total monthly cost for raw material is RM 5,435. Last slide for our operational planning is a business operation. Pusat Tuition Intellect operates from a Monday to a Tuesday from 1 PM until 10 PM. During operating hours, the administrative staff handles student registrations, inquiries, fee payments, and class scheduling. Tutors prepare lesson materials and conduct tuition classes according to the timetable. Students also complete assessments, and administrative records are updated at the end of each business operation. That's it from me.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hafiz. I am the financial manager of our project. Today, I'm going to walk everyone through the financial roadmap for our project. Over the next couple of minutes, we will look at our capital expenditures, our total project implementation costs, and finally our projected revenue and profitability for our first 3 years of operation. Let's begin with our initial investments. On the left side of the screen, our capital expenditure or CAPEX is broken down by department. As you can see, our most significant capital investment is allocated to operations, significantly for machinery and equipment, which totals just over 73,000 ringgit. On the right, we have our pre-operation and working capital projections. This covers our immediate needs before the revenue starts flowing. Things like rent deposits, raw materials for marketing, and initial payroll. You'll notice the administration department requires the largest portion of this working capital, primarily driven by our initial salary allocations of roughly 36,000 ringgit. Moving to the next slide, let's look at the bigger picture for our startup costs and early revenue. If you look at the table on the right, when we combine our fixed assets, 1 month of working capital, and pre-operating expenses, our total project implementation cost comes out to 175,787 ringgit. On the left, you can see why this initial investment is highly justified. Our year 1 sale projections are strong. We anticipate starting around 100,000 ringgit in month 1 and growing steadily to close year 1 at 1.63 million in total sales.
Meanwhile, our core purchase cost remains low and stable at about 8,900 ringgit a month. Finally, let's look at the bottom line. The pro forma cash flow statement on the left shows that we maintain healthy cash fluidity throughout our operations. But the most compelling figures are on the right, in our pro forma income statement. Because of our strong sales trajectory and strictly controlled expenditures, we project a net profit of roughly 985,000 ringgit in year 1 alone. This profit is forecasted to grow consistently, pushing past 1.1 million ringgit by year 3. In summary, our financial projections show a lean, efficient setup cost followed by immediate, substantial and growing profitability.